Heat 2, Lane 1, Sabrina Strozier from Fort Lauderdale. Lane 2, Julia Freshour from Pompano Beach Piranhas. In Lane 3, Gabriela De Luna from South Florida Aquatic Club. In Lane 4, Maria Emilia Leon from TS Aquatics. In Lane 5, Maddie Smutney from South Florida Aquatic Club. In Lane 6, Emma Herrera from Blood Aquatic Swim Team. In Lane 7, Casey Perez from Blue Marlins of Hialeah Gardens. In Lane 8, Victoria Reverend from Eagle Aquatics. And in Lane 9, Camila Garcia, Lake Lytle Swimming. Lightning. Taking that early lead with Emma Herrera in Lane 6. Into the wall of the halfway mark, it is Lane 6, Emma with a 0057. $75 left to go. Wrong one. 50 left to go. Emma is holding on for that top spot, but she's followed closely by Smutney in Lane 5 and De Luna in Lane 3. 37 yards left to go. Into the wall it will be Emma Herrera with that 12.5 sprint coming into the end, but Maddie Smutney is still trying to catch her in Lane 5, followed by De Luna in Lane 3. Racing to the touch. And it will be Lane 6 with a 205.96 for Emma Herrera, coming in second with a 208.17. Maddie Smutney and touching in for that third position. Gabriela De Luna with a 209.24. Next event is event 28, men's 200-yard butterfly. Heat 1 of 5. Lane 1, Marco Cancio from Metro Aquatic Club. Lane 2, Benjamin King from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 3, Maximilian Packard from Azura Florida Aquatics. Lane 4, Gabrielle Landron from Unattached Heritage. Lane 5, Giovanni Gianfrido from Sunrise Swimming. Lane 6, Leonardo Lopez Casula from Eagle Aquatics. In Lane 7, Felix from Aquatic Club. In Lane 8, Leighton Jobin from Wellington Swim Team. And in Lane 9, Marvin Ekalik from South Florida Aquatic Club. Taking that early lead in Lane 1 with a 54.0 will be Cancio from Metro Aquatic Club of Miami. 75 left to go. I don't think anybody sees him in Lane 1 for that outside smoke, but coming in Lane 4 and 6 for that second and third position. 50 left to go for a leader in Lane 1.
If a team is not coming back, they're not coming back for whatever reason, they come and see admin so that we can transfer from all their announcements.
Stopping the clock with a 1:57.02 would be Marco Cancio from Metro Aquatic Club of Miami.
Nice swim! All right, Lynn. Nice swim. Let's go.
Heat 2, Lane 1, Salas from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 2, Grass from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 3, Gonzalez Jimenez from Azura Florida Aquatics. Lane 4, Silva from Hurricane Aquatics. Lane 5, Pais from Plantation Swim Team. Lane 6, Barreto from Metro Aquatic Club. Lane 7, Lynn from Pinecrest Swim Team. Lane 8, Metz from Wellington Swim Team. Lane 9, Rosenhall from Pinecrest Swim Team. And in Lane 10, Cornell from Ransom Everglades Aquatic Club. Touching in first with a 56.12 in lane 5 is Pais from Plantation Swim Team, taking out that early lead. He's followed closely by Silva from Hurricane Aquatics. Five's Plantation Swim Team Pais is holding on strong, but there is a race for that second and third position. Time to beat from the previous heat was a 1:57.02 by Cancio. Coming into the wall, it's going to be a close one as Pais from lane 5, stopping the clock with a 1:58.74. Heat 3 of 5, lane 1, Nohan Gomez from Ransom Everglades Aquatic Club. Lane 2, Lebatan from Plantation Swim Team. Lane 3, Gosman Herreras from TS Aquatics. Lane 4, Baltarano from Ransom Everglades. Lane 5, Epimoff from Eagle Aquatics. Lane 6, Rendon from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 7, Green from TS Aquatics. Lane 8, Cabrera from Ransom Everglades Aquatic Club. Lane 9, Vida Cabrera from Metro Aquatic Club of Miami. And in lane 10, Lessinger from Eagle Aquatics. Fastest time so far in Heat 1, he went out in a 54.0. We're going to see these gentlemen turning in lane 7 with a 54.44. Nikita from Eagle Aquatics is going to take over the lead with a 50 left to go. Mason Green dropping back just a little bit for that second position, but he is being challenged by Cabrera in lane 8 right beside him, and Guzman in lane 3. 12 and a half left to go. Time to beat from the first heat by Cancio is a 1:57.02. And it's going to be a 1:53.84 for lane 5, Nikita Efmoff from Eagle Aquatics.
Roll it!
Heat 4 and the second of the seeded heats. In lane 1, Sheriff from Heritage Aquatic Team. In lane 2, Tejada from Metro Aquatic Club of Miami. In lane 3, Gosman Harris from TS Aquatics. In lane 4, Mateus from South Florida Aquatic Club. In lane 5, Vincent from Missouri. In lane 6, Smiley from Miami Country Day. In lane 7, Dominguez from Blue Marlins of Hialeah. In lane 8, Tortola from Plantation Swim Team. In lane 9, Neely from Pinecrest Swim Team. And in lane 10, Meadows from Boca Raton Swim Team. Fastest split we've seen so far is a 54.0. We're going to see Heat 4 turning in lane 6 with a 51.40. Dylan Smiley from Miami Country Day Aquatics is pulling away from the rest of the pack, followed closely by Vincent in lane 4 and Vincent in lane 5 and Mateos in lane 4. $50 left to go. It will be Smiley holding on to his lead. 25 left to go for the men's 200-yard butterfly. Heat 4 time to beat is a 1:53.84. Pushing into the wall from Miami Country Day Aquatics, it will be Dylan Smiley touching the clock with a 1:48.18.
Look at his smile. Look at his smile. Aww.
Heat 5 and the final heat of event 28 men's 200-yard butterfly. In lane 1, Balade from Ransom Everglades. Lane 2, Bailey from St. Andrew Aquatics. In lane 3, Williams from Unattached Azura. In lane 4, Rodriguez, South Florida Aquatic Club. In lane 5, Morales from Missouri. In lane 6, Zabo from Pompano Beach Piranhas. In lane 7, Abea from Metro Aquatic Club. In lane 8, De Los Santos from Azura. In lane 9, Amoris from South Florida Aquatic Club. And in lane 10, Arhula from Plantation Swim Team. Record for this event is a 1:46.09. We're going to see our leader turning with a 53.89 for lane 5's Morales. A few seconds slower than our previous heat, but he is the 400 individual medley champion, so we know he has some stuff left in the back. Coming in for that second space is Zavo, holding on for that second position by Abela in lane 7. Beautiful underwaters by Morales to hold his lead with 37 yards left to go in this 200-yard butterfly. Beautiful underwaters to come in. The time to beat from the previous heat is a 1:48.18. but it will be Morales touching with a 151.65 to win Heat 5. The next event is event 29, women's 100-yard freestyle. Heat 1 of 9. In lane 2, Bonserra from Coral Springs Swim Club. Lane 3, Anamuna from Missouri. Lane 4, Revron from Eagle Aquatics. Lane 5, Grubbs from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 6, Wilson from South Florida Aquatic Club. In lane 7, Angulo from Miami Swimming. And in lane 8, Barros from Plantation Swim Team. Getting that early lead in lane 5 with a 26.57, it is Grubbs. Grubbs is going to hold on for that top spot, but there's a race for that second position between Wilson and Angula. Coming to the wall and stopping the clock, it will be lane 5 with a 55.19 for Sophia Grubbs. Heat 2 of 9 in lane 1, Gale from Sunrise Swimming. Lane 2, Melendez from Martin County Swimming. Lane 3, Soderman from Eagle Aquatics. Lane 4, Valicios from Midtown Western Aquatics. Lane 5, Rilo from Wellington. Lane 6, Uzo from Lake Light to Lightning. In lane 7, Ford from North Palm Beach. Lane 8, Schollinger from Swim Fort Lauderdale. Lane 9, Siba from South Florida Aquatic Club. And in lane 10, Anzuras from Coral Springs Swim Club. Taking that early lead in lane 5, it is Ilaria with a 26.55.
Feeling good this morning? Feeling good this morning?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are. There you go. That was the answer.
I'm really happy right now. I'll let me.
Oh, really? Oh, very cool. Hey, water bed? Water bed?
To fly.
Nice. And touching in, it is lane 5 with a 55.03. Very cool. Just, you know how to do this. It's 2 breaths.
Like this, who I am.
Just like this, who I am. So controlled, effort, third 25, third 50. Same thing. You're using push, throw, and then bring it home. But stroke count, please. Stroke count. Heat 3 of 9. Lane 1, Smith, unattached Florida Keys. Lane 2, Brisini from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 3, Escobar from Plantation. Lane 4, Souther from Coral Springs. Lane 5, Bailey from North Palm Beach. Lane 6, Sands from Performance Aquatic Club. Lane 7, Laharco from Swim Fort Lauderdale. Lane 8, Dowling from Jupiter Dragons. Lane 9, Han from Wellington. And in lane 10, German from Swim Fort Lauderdale. The early lead in lane 7, it will be Lena coming in with a 25 left to go. She's followed by Gianna holding on for that second position. It's going to be a race down to the touch, 5 yards left to go. And into the wall, it will be lane 7, Lena from Swim Fort Lauderdale to take the win with a 56.46.
The last 50 is more like more strength than tempo.
So essentially, you should hold your same stroke out. So if you're going 8, the last 50 is still 8, but now you're fatigued, so it's definitely more effort, more lunge, and just maximize every stroke. First 100, you know your time, so you should be doing it like on your time. Hold on. Heat 4, lane 1, Scallon from Boca Raton. Lane 2, Bernzanetti from Pinecrest. Lane 3, Mantinia from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 4, Martinez from Boca Raton. Lane 5, Han from Wellington. Lane 6, Gonzalez from TS Aquatics. Lane 7, Fresh Hour from Pompano Beach. Lane 8, Gordillo from Coral Springs. Lane 9, Rizzi from North Palm Beach. And in lane 10, Creed from Pinecrest. Coming in for that early lead in lane 5 with a 26.53. It is Han. She's going to try and hold off the rest of the pack with 12 and a half left to go. It's still anybody's race. 5 yards left to go and into the wall, stopping the clock. It will be lane 5 with a 55.15. Yeah, so you want to know what you want to go out in. What's your 100 split? Okay, so how do you do a control 58? That's it. So it's like 28, no, 27 and a 32?
I go 27 and 31.
Okay. Team 5 of 9, lane 1, Anton from Plantation, lane 2, Beth from Boca Raton, lane 3, Tortea from Hurricane, lane 4, Vogt from Swim Fort Lauderdale, lane 5, Gumminger from St. Andrew Aquatics, lane 6, Sergeant, unattached Florida Keys, lane 7, Demaria from North Palm Beach, lane 8, Bernzanetti from Pinecrest Swimming, lane 9, Hiller from Lake Lyta Lightning, and in lane 10, Renaud from Midtown Western Aquatics. Taking that early lead in lane 10, Outside Smoke with a 26.14. She's going to be flipping first with a 25 left to go. It's still a race for that second and third position, but Jade is going to hold on strong. 5 yards left to go and into the wall. It's going to be lane 10, Jade with a 54.95, stopping the clock. Yeah, so if you do essentially 27, 31, 31, 31 in theory. So yeah, you know how to do a 58 now since we get control. That's all you want.
Long pull out, and build it.
Long pull outs and build it, yeah. Heat 6 of 9, lane 1, Jellin from Swim Fort Lauderdale, lane 2, Smith from Wellington, lane 3, Ordanini from Ransom Everglades, lane 4, Dorado from Blue Marlins, lane 5, Wong from Midtown Western Aquatics, lane 6, Ortiz from TS Aquatics, lane 7, Malcolm from Coral Springs Swim Club, lane 8, Perez from Lake Lytle, lane 9, Lazario from Unattached Swim, lane 10, Henriquez from Plantation Swim Team. Taking out that early lead is Dorado with a 26.19. We have Ortiz trying to catch up, 25 left to go. It's still anybody's race, 12 and a half left to go. Under the flags and head into the wall, they're going to stop the clock. In lane 6 with a 54.89.
Put Diego for now and say if there's possible. Now put Diego. Let's see Diego. Go, lady! And ask Gala.
Heat 7 of 10. Lane 1, Smith, unattached Florida Keys. Lane 2, Lutz from Plantation. Lane 3, Malchineff from Welton. Lane 4, Gambicki from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 5, Macklemore from TS Aquatics. Lane 6, Fasino from Flood Aquatics. Lane 7, Morales from TS Aquatics. Lane 8, Christensen from Plantation. Lane 9, Rachin from Wellington. And in lane 10, Negrin from Metro Aquatic Club of Miami. In lane 6, Fasino is going to take that early lead with a 25.39. All the girls are flipping together. It's still anybody's race, 12 and a half left to go. 54.89 is the previous time to beat, and it's going to be into the wall. Lane 7 with a 52.73.
Vamos, Samir! Vamos, Samir! Samir Rex! Samir Rex!
Heat 8 of 9, Lane 1, Jorgensen from Sunrise Swimming, Lane 2, Zambrano from Midtown, Lane 3, Smutley from South Florida, Lane 4, Coggle from St. Andrew Aquatics, Lane 5, Dinehart from South Florida Aquatic Club, Lane 6, Miller from Pinecrest, Lane 7, Blanco from Pompano Beach Piranhas, Lane 8, Hernandez from TS Aquatics, Lane 9, Mahinera from South Florida Aquatic Club, and in Lane 10, Hughes from Lake Lytle Lightning. Taking out the early lead in Lane 5 with a 25.04, it is Olivia Dinehart. She's followed closely in Lane 6 by Erin Miller. St. Andrew Aquatic Club, Morgan is trying to hold on for that third position. But 12 and a half left to go. It will be Olivia Dinehart holding strong, but Erin Miller is trying to catch. 5 yards left to go and into the wall, stopping the clock. It will be Lane 5 with a 51.66. Heat 9 and last heat of the women's 100-yard freestyle. In Lane 1, Powell from Coral Springs Swim Club. Lane 2, McVeigh from North Palm Beach. Lane 3, Rampersad from Eagle Aquatics. Lane 4, Zelinsky from St. Andrew Aquatics. Lane 5, Bizzuto from Flood Aquatics. Lane 6, Herrera also from Flood Aquatics. Lane 7, Flynn from Coral Springs. Lane 8, Villamil from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 9, McCrane from Pinecrest. And in Lane 10, Loomis from Flood Aquatics. Taking that early lead in Lane 5 with a 24.82. You saw her yesterday winning the 53. 25 left to go for Bizzuto from Lane 5. 12 and a half left to go. She's going to take out that lead. 51.60 is the time to beat from the previous heat. Into the wall, it's going to be Lane 5, Alyssa Bizzuto with a 51.65. Next event is event 30, men's 100-yard freestyle. Men's 100-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 8. Lane 4, Cassia from Missouri. Lane 5, Echeverries from Missouri. Lane 6, Del Campo from South Florida. And in Lane 7, Perez from Missouri, Florida Aquatics. Meet record for this event is a 43.04. Futures got 46.49. Turning first in Lane 7 with a 23.84. It will be Perez. Coming to the wall and stopping the clock in Lane 7 with a 49.76. Heat 2 in Lane 1, Herrick from Coral Springs Swim Club. In Lane 2, Balade from Ransom Everglades. In Lane 3, Pelez from South Florida. In Lane 4, Ahula from Plantation. Lane 5, Charno from Plantation. Lane 6, Alhar from North Palm Beach. Lane 7, Martinez Cabrera from Ransom Everglades. Lane 8, Orozco from Gulliver Swim Club. Lane 9, Rilo from Wellington. And in Lane 10, Camuzano from Lake Lytle. Taking out that early lead with a 24.02 is Lane 6, Benjamin. He's going to hold on to his lead with 12 and a half left to go. Stopping the clock in Lane 7 with a 49.31. Heat 3 of 8, lane 1, Harris from South Florida, lane 2, Howe from South Florida, lane 3, Angel from Metro Aquatic Club, lane 4, Santos from Plantation, lane 5, Franchek from Hurricane, lane 6, Huertas from Gulliver, lane 7, Silver from Hurricane, lane 8, Fernandez from Metro, lane 9, Lessenter from Eagle Aquatics, and in lane 10, Smith from Flood Aquatic Swim Team. Taking that early lead is lane 10 with a 22.56. Outside smoke for Noah Smith in lane 10.
I need to represent the flood and start to swim off.
And stopping the clock, it is Noah Smith holding on to that 47.25 to take the win for Heat 3. Heat 4, lane 1, Greens from TS Aquatics, Bauman from Jupiter Dragons, 3, Brindley from St. Andrew, 4, Cuffy from Swimfort Lauderdale, 5, Bailey from St. Andrew, lane 6, Pale from Missouri, lane 7, Lascano from Metro Aquatic Club, lane 8, Ooze from Hurricane, lane 9, Nelson from South Florida Aquatic Club, and in lane 10, Upperman from Pinecrest Swimming.
Oh yeah. I also knew Plantation and that. So Flood Aquatics.
For the men's 100? For the men's 100?
Men's 100. Swim off men's 100. Oh! Sorry, women's 100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, women's 100.
So
You're right.
Flood,
You're
Mac,
right. Flood, Mac, and Plantation.
Okay.
Yeah, call them that.
Will a representative from Flood Aquatics, MAC, and Plantation Swim Team please report to the admin table in regards to a swim off? Winning that heat in lane 4 with a 48.53. Will a representative from Flood Aquatics, MAC, and Plantation Swim Team please report to the admin table in regards to a swim off? This is Heat 5 of 8. Lane 1, Quintana from Metro Aquatic Club. Lane 2, Lieutenant from Midtown. Lane 3, Dominguez from New Marlin. Lane 4, Seltz from Eagle Aquatics. Lane 5, Zapata from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 6, Mary from Heritage. Lane 7, Bishop from North Palm Beach. Lane 8, Pellington from Martin. Lane 9, Metz from Wellington, and in lane 10, DeLuca from Missouri. Taking that early lead in lane 2, it is Tunnen. 25 left to go. Midtown Western Aquatics going to hold on to that lead. It is a race for that second and third spot. Into the wall and touching the wall, it will be lane 3, Dominguez with a 47. Heat 6 of 8 and the first of the seeded heats. Lane 1, Rojas from Plantation. Lane 2, Famiano from Pompano. Lane 3, Martin from Hurricane Aquatics. Lane 4, Winkler from Eagle Aquatics. Lane 5, Bauman from Jupiter Dragons. Lane 6, Lopez Casula from Eagle Aquatics. Lane 7, Johnson from St. Andrew. Lane 8, Gosman Perez from TS Aquatics. Lane 9, Furman from Ransom. And in lane 10, Baltonado from Ransom. Taking that early lead in lane 5 with a 21.69. It is lane 5, Bauman. Coming in and stopping the clock, it will be lane 5 with a 45.16 to take the win for this heat.
Beautiful. I always give it back to her.
Lane 7 of 8, lane 1, Franco from Ransom, lane 2 of Aya from Metro Aquatic Club, lane 3, Amiable from Plantation, lane 4, Silva from Wellington, lane 5, Smith from Missouri, lane 6, Gonzalez unattached, lane 7, Bashart from North Miami, lane 8, Guncar from Springport Lauderdale, lane 9, Persia from Flood Aquatics, and in lane 10, Doyle from Sunrise Swimming. Taking that early lead in lane 6 is Gonzalez with a 22.03. He's going to hold on to his lead and push away from the rest of the pack. 12 and a half left to go. It's going to be Gonzalez. Marker trying to make his mark in lane 8. Into the wall, time to beat is a 45.16, and it will be lane 6 with a 45.86. Last heat of the men's 100-yard freestyle, heat 8, lane 1, Pena from Ransom, Seaton from Missouri, Mansour from Plantation, lane 4, Williams unattached Missouri, lane 5, Winkler, Eagle Aquatics, lane 6, Benson from Missouri, lane 7, Green from TS Aquatics, lane 8, Rodriguez from Olympus, lane 9, Neely from Pinecrest, and in lane 10, Herrick from Coral Springs. Turning first with a 20.68, it is lane 5, Winkler. He is taking the lead. He is the previous record holder with a 43.04. Eyes on the scoreboard. 43.04 is the previous time. He's going to touch with a 42.48 for Kai Winkler, unofficially a new meet record. In event 30 men's 100-yard freestyle, unofficially a new meet record of 42.48. Next event is event 31, women's 200-yard breaststroke. Event 31, women's 200-yard breaststroke. There are 4 heats. Heat 1, Savannah Allen from Lake Lytle Lightning. Lane 2, Vicky Montalvo from Ransom Everglades. Lane 3, Maria Legaspi from Plantation. Lane 4, Nikia Gale from Sunrise. Lane 5, Natalie Huntleys from Wellington. Lane 6, Jojo Henry from Pinecrest. Lane 7, Reese Balcom from Coral Springs Swim Club. Lane 8, Rachel Lardy from Ransom Everglades. And in lane 10, Kyra Rattray from Coral Springs Swim Club. Yo, never showed up before. Taking that early lead from Sunrise Swimming is Nikita Gale. But Natalie is right beside her as they turn together at the 75 mark. Turning first with a 1:14.28. It is lane 4, Nikita Gale.
Pick it up! Go now! Pick it up!
75 left to go. Nikita still in the lead with beautiful pullouts, trying to pull away from lane 5's Natalie from Wellington. There's a race for that 3rd position. .50 left to go. We still have Nikita holding on for that top position. 25 left to go. Nikita Gale has something left in the tank. Her previous time of a 2:39.14. 12.5 left to go. Natalie's trying to catch her leader, but 5 yards left to go. Will it be enough? Touching into the wall and stopping the clock is lane 4 with a 2:36.19. Heat 2, lane 1, Bernzanetti from Pinecrest Swim Team. Lane 2, Kelbrook from Miami Swimming. Lane 3, Cronin from Swim for Lauderdale. Lane 4, Lynn from Pinecrest Swim Team. Lane 5, Buzuto from Flood Aquatics. Lane 6, Malchev from Wellington Swim Team. Lane 7, Clancy from Flood Aquatics. Lane 8, Santos from Swim for Lauderdale. Lane 9, Hiller from Lake Lytle Lightning. And in lane 10, Agizi from Pinecrest Swim Team. Taking that early lead, it will be Sarah Lynn with a 31.77. With our new leader from Wellington, 1:07.50 is a split for that 100 mark. 75 left to go. Beautiful underwaters by Malchev in lane 6. Malchev is pulling away from the rest of the pack. Buzuto is trying to go with her. Sarah Lynn is holding on for that 3rd position. Like 25 left to go. Malchev is holding on strong. Beautiful underwaters. 12.5 and into the wall. Her time before is a 2:21.95. Buzuto is going to hold on for that 2nd position, followed by Sarah Lynn. Rachel Clancy is trying to get into the mix, but touching the wall with a 2:17.88 from Wellington Swim Team is Malchev.
Let's go, Sophia!
Let's go, come on.
Heat 3 of 4, lane 1, Nebling from Martin County Swimming. Lane 2, Garcia from Lake Lytle Lightning. Lane 3, Grubbs from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 4, Sipowski from Flood Aquatics. Lane 5, Botting from Pinecrest Swim Team. Lane 6, Gonzalez unattached Florida Gold Coast. Lane 7, Rampersad from Eagle Aquatics. Lane 8, Eskra from Gulliver Swim Club. Lane 9, Sipowski from Flood Aquatics. And in lane 10, the Anglo from Miami Swimming. Is he coming this morning?
Actually, have lunch with him.
I thought it was tomorrow.
Give it to him because I think he's gonna come and watch.
Turning first in the 31 is lane 5, boxing. Coming in lane 4, Sapowski's going to hold on for that 106.8. It's a race with Sapowski and Botting trying to challenge for that top position. But Gonzalez is holding on strong for that 3rd position, followed by Rampersad in 4th. 50 left to go. It's still anybody's race. It's going to be Sapowski a stroke ahead of Botting. Gonzalez trying to catch up to our leaders. 25 left to go. Does Botting have it left to catch Sapowski? Time to beat from the previous heat is a 2:17. Coming into the wall, Sapowski's going to surge into the wall and touch the clock with a 2:21.2.
Come Miranda.
Heat 4 and the final heat of the women's 200-yard breaststroke. In lane 1, Escobar from Plantation. Lane 2, Catalasan from South Florida Aquatic Club. In lane 3, Sargent from Unattached Florida Keys. In lane 4, Villamil from South Florida Aquatic Club. In lane 5, Dinehart from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 6, Cottage Kelly from Pinecrest Swim Team. Lane 7, Arula from Azura. Lane 8, Asaria from South Florida Aquatic Club. In lane 9, Anzuras from Coral Springs Swim Club. And in lane 10, Han from Wellington Swim Team. Taking that early lead with a 30.58 is lane 5, Olivia Dinehart. Dinehart is our 100 breaststroke champion of this event. So she'll be going out fast with a 105.79. Holding on for that 2nd position is Julia Cottage Kelly with a 108.57. And 3rd, Sargent in lane 3 is holding on strong. Left to go. Previous time is a 2:17.8 in heat 2. Olivia Dinehart is soaring forwards. 25 left to go, followed by Julia Cottage Kelly in lane 6 and Abby Sargent in lane 3. Time to beat is a 2:17. From heat 2, and it's going to be into the wall. Olivia Dinehart from South Florida Aquatic Club stopping the clock with a 2:17.73. Coming in second will be Julia Cottage Kelly with a 2:22.32, and for that 3rd position in lane 3, Abby Sargent with a 2:25.72. next event is event 32, men's 200-yard breaststroke. There are 7 heats in this event. This is heat 1. Lane 2, Otero from Ransom Everglades. Lane 3, Carrasquilla from Sunrise. Lane 4, Navarro from Hialeah. Lane 5, Hicampe from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 6, Ortiz from Plantation. Lane 7, Giafrido from Sunrise. Lane 8, Grass from South Florida Aquatic Club. And in lane 9, Cancillo from Metro Aquatic Club of Miami. Taking that early lead is Marco in lane 9 with a 28.43. Outside smoke like his previous event, we're going to see Marco Cancillo touching the wall with a 101.48 for that 100 split. Left to go for Marco. He's going to hold on strong, try and get the fastest time for this event to make it into finals tonight. In lane 2, Otero is holding on strong for that second position. There is a fight for third. Coming in and stopping the clock in lane 9, lane 2:12.04 is Marco Cancillo from Metro Aquatic Club of Miami. Heat 2 of 7, lane 1, Espinosa from Coral Springs, lane 2, Hart from Midtown Western Aquatics, lane 3, Johnson from St. Andrew Aquatics, lane 4, Zhao from Heritage, lane 5, Blanca from Metro Aquatic Club, lane 6, Martins from Coral Springs, lane 7, Santiago from Pompano Beach Piranhas, lane 8, O'Donnell from Unattached Florida Keys, lane 9, Kim from South Florida Aquatic Club, and in lane 10, Rouge from Midtown Western Aquatics. Taking that early lead in lane 6 with a 30.50 is Lucas Martins from Coral Springs Swim Club. Halfway mark in lane 6 with a 106.21 is Lucas Martins. Holding on for that second position is outside smoke. DeVries with a 108.62.
You might want to start reminding people that it's 4:30, 6 o'clock.
50 left, and we still have Martins as our leader. A reminder for this afternoon, please remember that this afternoon will start at 5 o'clock, warm up at 3:30. There's a race in the middle of the pool. Blanca has caught up to Martins. Beautiful underwater, 12.5 left to go. Stroke for stroke, Blanca's trying to take the lead. Pushing into the wall and stopping the clock, it will be lane 5 with a 2:22.71 to take the lead. A reminder for tonight, if your team will not be participating, please scratch your team. If you are swimming this afternoon, warm-ups start at 3:30. Warm-ups will start an hour earlier at 3:30. The meet will start at 5. This is heat 3 of 7. Lane 1, Marble, unattached, Florida Gold Coast. Lane 2, Karam from Lake Liza Lightning. Lane 3, Harris from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 4, Lynn from Pinecrest Swim Team. Lane 5, Huertas from Gulliver Swim Club. Lane 6, Gonzalez from Miami Country Day Aquatics. Lane 7, Lozano from Gulliver. Lane 8, Landron from Sunrise Swimming. In lane 9, Coco from TS Aquatics. And in lane 10, I'm Brister from Midtown Western Aquatics. Taking that early lead with a 1:04.21 in lane 5, Andre Huertas. Holding on strong in lane 5, it is Huertas, but coming on in lane 7, Toscano. There's a fight for that third position between Gonzalez, Landron, and Kokoglu. Fastest time in the previous heat was 2:22.71, but it will be lane 5 from Gulliver Swim Club, touching the clock with a 2:17.38.
Yesterday they got the boy, but it's not in his suit. I think this somebody is a speedo.
Oh my gosh, okay.
In the parking lot, someone this together inside a car. Someone announced and then I keep it here, or you want me to keep it in the store?
Keep it in the office, but it's... What is it?
Arena
I just need to know, Arena and Tier?
and TYR.
TYR?
It was together.
Arena and Speedo.
And John made a speedo.
Heat 4 of 7, lane 1, Torres from Gulliver, lane 2, Rosconi from South Florida, lane 3, Wilkinson from Flood Aquatics, lane 4, Aldry from Metro Aquatic Club, lane 5, Relo from Wellington, lane 6, Rosenhall from Pinecrest, lane 7, Penaloza from South Florida Aquatic Club, lane 8, Carrera from Plantation Swim Team, lane 9, Charno from Plantation Swim Team, and in lane 10, Greener from Hurricane Aquatics. Taking that early lead in lane 3, it is Tyler Wilkinson with a 1:04.59. 50 left to go. It is Wilkinson holding on for that top spot, but the rest of the pack is catching up.
Go now! Move!
Penaloza from South Florida Aquatic Club and Relo from Wellington are trying to make a move on Wilkinson in lane 3. 25 left to go. Down to the last 12 and a half. Time to beat is a 2:17.38 from the previous heat. Coming in and stopping the clock, it will be lane 3 to hold his position. Wilkinson with a 2:17.81. Heat 5 of 7, lane 1, Meadows from Boca Raton, lane 2, Howe from South Florida, lane 3, Santana from Missouri, lane 4, Alvarez from Metro Aquatic Club, lane 5, Campbell from Missouri, lane 6, Moran from Missouri, lane 7, Porta from Plantation Swim Team, lane 8, Kim from South Florida Aquatic Club, lane 9, Rodriguez from Olympus Swim Club, and in lane 10, Rios from Hialeah Swim Team.
Don't forget about that tie in event 32. Mac and TS Aquatics.
Yes, okay.
Okay. John Luca, I'm calling TS Aquatics. He's the other guy that's high over. You guys want to swim?
We'll do it after, like right after.
Right after the 1 a.m.
At that halfway mark, it is Brandon Moran with a 00.26. It is a 1-2-3-0. 75 left to go. Moran is taking the lead, followed closely by Santana and Campbell. Will a representative from MAC and a representative from TS Aquatics please go to the admin table? A representative from MAC and TS Aquatics please go to the admin table. Turning first, it is Brandon Moran holding on to his spot. .37 yards left to go, and Santana's making his move on Moran. Moving over for that third position, Alvarez is overtaking Campbell, but it will be Santana and Moran holding on for that 1-2 spot. 5 yards left to go and into the wall. Stopping the clock first, it is lane 6, Brandon Moran with a 2:06.86.
Let's go, Michael!
Heat 6 of 7, the second of the fastest seeded heats. In lane 1, McQueenie from Flood Aquatics. Lane 2, O'Donnell from Unattached Florida Keys. Lane 3, Villalonga from Midtown Western Aquatics. Lane 6, Melendez from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 5, Martin from Hurricane Aquatics. Lane 6, Efimov from Eagle Aquatics. In lane 7, Young from Hurricane Aquatics. In lane 8, Roca from Olympus. In lane 9, Canhul from Gulliver. And in lane 10, Orozco from Gulliver. Taking that early lead in lane 5, it is Martin with a 27.62. Martin is going to hold on strong with a 58.57 for the halfway mark. Followed closely by Mane in lane 4. 75 left. It will be Martin holding on strong. Manny's coming in for that second position. But there's a fight with Nikita trying to overtake him for that second spot. 50 left to go. Time to beat from the previous heat is a 2:06.86. Coming in strong with 12 and a half left to go, it will be Julian Martin from Hurricane Aquatics. He's gonna come in and stop the clock with a 2:01.80. Coming in second in lane 4 with a 2:05.98 is Manny, and third with a 2:07.03 in lane 6, Nikita F-Mob. 'This is heat 7 and the final heat of the men's 200-yard breaststroke event 32. In lane 1, Godino from Gulliver. Lane 2, Famiano from Pompano. Lane 3, Jones from Pinecrest. Lane 4, Las Fame from Azura. Lane 5, Borrego from South Florida. Lane 6, Palmanares from South Florida. Lane 7, Gonzalez, unattached Florida Gold Coast. Lane 8, Shipman from Martin County. Lane 9, Lasada from Metro Aquatic Club. And lane 10, Barati from Metro Aquatic Club. Turning first in lane 4, it is Lazafame with a 27.72. .75 in, Salvatore is pushing the lead. Fastest time for the 100 split in the last heat was a 58.57. We're going to see Salvatore turning in a 59.52. Julio and Salvatore turning first for 75 left to go, followed by Javi and George for that second and third position. Julio now taking over Salvatore, followed by Javi for that third position and George for that fourth position. Salvatore trying to hold on, but turning to the 25 left, it will be Julio, followed by Salvatore and Javi in lane 6. Time to beat for the previous heat is a 2:01.80. We're going to be seeing, stopping the clock, Julio with a 2:04. Next event is event 33, women's 200-yard backstroke. This is event 33, women's 200-yard backstroke. There are 6 heats. In heat 1, Fanhul from Gulliver. Lane 4, Gonzalez from TS Aquatics. Lane 5, Ortiz from TS Aquatics. Lane 6, Puerto from Azura. And in lane 7, Gardiner from Jupiter Dragons. The meet record for this event is a 155.86, futures cut 204.99, sectional cut 213.29, and Florida Gophers cut 223.19. Swimmers, if you're missing a Speedo jammer, a tier women's tech suit, and an arena women's tech suit, please go to the office. Flipping first in lane 6, it is Mia with a 108.23.
Admit it. You went out and admit it. Admit it. Bro. That's so far from 56.
Oh, it's not. I was like, I look at this one, there's no chance.
Oh my god.
Please let it storm.
Stop.
Please.
Stop.
Bring the energy.
Such a bad example.
25 left to go. We have Mila and Emma. Mila and Mia coming into the last touch. 12.5 left to go and into the wall. Their previous times are 2:22. They're going to go under that into the wall, stopping the clock. It will be lane 3. Nope, lane 6. Mia getting in for the quick touch with a 2:19.71. It's the third day. It wasn't a bad swim. Yeah, it was smooth. It was smooth. That's a good example. You went out too slow. Yeah, that's about it.
I think last year I was going too fast.
Heat 2 of 6, lane 1, Schroller from Swim Fort Lauderdale, lane 2, Bedoya from South Florida Aquatic Club, lane 3, Berzanetti from Pinecrest, lane 4, Mantilla from South Florida Aquatic Club, lane 5, Lutz from Plantation, lane 6, Bonacera from Coral Springs Swim Club, lane 7, Scallion from Boca Raton, lane 8, Rogers from Swim Fort Lauderdale, lane 9, Lynn from Coral Springs Swim Club, and lane 10, Vasquez from South Florida Aquatic Club. Why do you think you were going out too fast last time?
Because my best time was a 57 and I was going 58.
Yeah.
And my tempo was super high.
But you pushed it. Because of last year, you're able to do it better this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you didn't care about what your limit was. You pushed it every time to make sure that.
So that's what I should do with my
Push it. Why not? What do you have to lose? I'm not saying sprint. I'm not saying going out like a 56. Please
Yeah.
don't. But I think a 58 is doable for you.
How do I...
58, 59? Yeah.
58, 59?
What? No. 58 or 59. Like 58, 58 high, 59 low, and then come back in that 1-1.
How do I... How do you rather?
Mantilla holding on for that top spot. $50 left to go. She's going to hold in as she has a 50 left to go. Her previous time is a 2:21.4. There is a race for that second and third position. Into the wall and stopping the clock. It is lane 4 with a 2:19.37.
How do I like not sacrifice
Tempo. Know your stroke count. Know your stroke count. Know what your pace is. You should be able to do 31s and be like, that was a 31. Like, you know what I mean? The more you do it, the more you do it consistently, you'll know. So if you do 8 strokes, you know that this 8 strokes, right on time, right on time, right on time. If you fluctuate and go 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, you're not giving yourself an accurate description of holding your pace. So I mean, look at your race and see. I'm pretty sure your stroke counts are similar enough. But yeah, it's just about holding the right speed, holding the right tempo, and then making sure your pullouts are the same distance. But that would be a big difference between how many. No, I think they were. But that would be a big difference, especially in the last 25. If you shorten up pullout, then you're adding more strokes later on. So it's about patience on that end as well.
Yeah, it was like the easiest 200 breaths I've done in a foot.
That's good. That's good. Heat 3 of 6, lane 1, Seabug from South Florida Aquatic Club, lane 2, Hughes from Lake Lysa Lightning, lane 3, Biserne from South Florida Aquatic Club, lane 5, Flynn from Coral Springs Swim Club, lane 5, Salvo from Eagle Aquatics, lane 6, German from Swim Fort Lauderdale, lane 7, Henriquez from Plantation Swim Team, lane 8, Kevel from Miami Swimming, lane 9, Amaria from North Palm Beach, and in lane 10, Schrechter from Hurricane Aquatics. Turning first with a 105.38 in lane 4. It is Cassia Flynn. .75 left to go. The rest of the pack is catching up to our leader Flynn. Kaya and Caitlin in lane 8 and 9. .50 left to go. We have our new leader, Kaya. .25 left to go. We have Kaya in lane 8, Caitlin in lane 9, and Emily in lane 3. Fastest previous time is a 2:18. Into the walnut touch, it will be lane 8 with a 2:14.37. Heat 4 of 6, the first of the seeded heats. In lane 1, Dorado from Blue Marlins of Hialeah Garden. Lane 2, Fresh Hour from Pompano Beach Piranhas. Lane 3, Lake from TS Aquatics. Lane 4, De Luna from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 5, Fasano from Flood Aquatic Swim Team. Lane 6, Loomis from Flood Aquatic Swim Team. Lane 7, Powell from Coral Springs Swim Club. Lane 8, Creed from Pinecrest Swim Team. Lane 9, Perez from Blue Marlins of Hialeah Garden. And in lane 10, Osario from South Florida Aquatic Club. Amanda Loomis taking that early lead. Turning first with a 1:02.09, it will be lane 6, Amanda Loomis. 50 left to go. Lane 6 is going to hold on for her spot, Amanda Loomis. Coming in for that second position is Ali Lake. There's a fight for that third position between lane 8, Nicole Freed, and lane 4, Gabriela De Luna. Ali Lake is going to hold on for that second position, but coming in and touching the wall, it will be lane 6, Amanda Loomis, with a 2:09.46. Heat 5 of 6, lane 1, Lapis Ford, North Palm Beach. Lane 2, Montez, Coral Spring Swim Club. Lane 3, Jorgensen, Sunrise. Lane 4, Lazaro from Unatas, Florida Gold Coast. Lane 5, Padishkelly from Pinecrest Swim Team. Lane 6, Blanco from Pompano Beach Piranhas. Lane 7, Coggle from St. Andrew Aquatics. Lane 8, Christensen from Plantation Swim Team. Lane 9, Berzanetti from Pinecrest Swim Team. And in lane 10, Relo from Wellington Swim Team. Taking that early lead with a 28.15 in lane 5 is Julia.
Pick it up! Go!
Fastest 100 split we've seen so far, 59.39 for lane 5's Pinecrest Swimming, Julia.
Pick it up! Tempo, pick it up, pick it up! Faster, faster, let's go!
50 left to go, and it is a race for that second and third position. Julia Padishkelly is taking it easy in lane 5, 25 left to go. Coming in for that second position, it is Lilia
Pick it
Blanco
up,
and
go,
Morgan
go,
Fogle.
go, go! Go faster, let's go, go, go!
Morgan is going to try and catch Blanco right beside her, but into the wall. It's going to be lane 5 with a 2:01.71 for Julia Padishkelly.
All right, I'm all right.
Heat 6 of 6, final heat for event 33, women's 200-yard backstroke. In lane 1, Durante from Azura. Lane 2, Linfield from Ransom. Lane 3, Negrin from Metro Aquatic Club. Lane 4, McCabe from North Palm Beach. Lane 5, Dinehart from South Florida. Lane 8, Miller from Pinecrest Swimming. Lane 7, Wilson from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 8, Catalazan from South Florida Aquatic Club. In lane 9, Perez from Lake Lytle Lightning. And in lane 10, Souther from Coral Springs Swim Club. Taking that early lead with a 29.24 is lane 5's Elena Dinehart. 100 split from heat 5. Julia was a 59.39. We're going to see Elena turning in a 59.88. Deinhardt holding strong in the lead, followed closely by Erin Miller in lane 6 and Riley in lane 3 for that top 3 spot. .25 left to go. Our leader Elena Deinhardt is holding on strong. Time to beat from the previous heat is a 2:01. It's going to be a close one and into the wall. It's going to be 2:02.83 for Elena Deinhardt.
Let's go, Chief!
Swimmers, if you're missing a tech suit, be it arena, tier, or a speedo jammer, it is in the office. Next event is event 34, men's 200-yard backstroke. Event 34, men's 200-yard backstroke. There are 6 heats. In heat 1, lane 3, Salas from South Florida Aquatic Club. In lane 4, Greener from Hurricane Aquatics. In lane 5, Espinal from Ransom Everglades. In lane 6, Pais from Plantation Swim Team. In lane 7, Giaffrido from Sunrise Swimming. And in lane 8, Kai Winkler from Eagle Aquatics. Taking out that early lead in lane 8 with a 25.53 is Kai Winkler. At that halfway mark with a 53.92 is Eagle Aquatics' Kai Winkler. If you saw yesterday, he is the 100 backstroke champion as well. There's a race for that 2nd and 3rd position. Espinal and Pais trying to hold on for that 2nd and 3rd position as they turn with a 50 left to go. In lane 8, 25 left to go for Winkler. Meet record for this event is a 1:45.52. Coming into the wall and stopping the clock for heat 1, Kai Winkler with a 1:49.71. Ransom Everglades, Espinal is trying to hold off the rest of the lead into the wall, and it's going to be a quick one into the touch, and it's going to be lane 6. Jose Pais for that 2nd position with a 2:08.82. Heat 2 of 6. In lane 1, Zapata from TS Aquatics. Lane 2, Lander from Miami Swimming. Lane 3, Hauser from Pinecrest Swim Team. Lane 4, Safari from Pinecrest Swim Team. Lane 5, Campuzano from Lake Lytle Lightning. Lane 6, Silva from Wellington Swim Team. Lane 7, Nichols from TS Aquatics. In lane 8, Gonzalez from Miami Country Day. Lane 9, Lanzano from Gulliver Swim Club. And in lane 10, Correa from Gulliver Swim Club. Taking out that early lead in lane 5 is Campuzano. Double 073 for lane 5 is Arturo Campuzano. He's going to hold on to his lead. Flipping first with a 75 left to go. The rest of the field is trying to catch him. It's going to be Campuzano holding strong as he turns with the 25 left to go. There is a race for that second and third position. Lander in lane 2 for Miami Swimming is holding on strong. Arturo's best times a 2:06.73. He's going to stop the clock with a 2:04.20.
Estilo.
Heat 3 of 6, lane 1, Tan from TS Aquatics, lane 2, Lozano from Plantation Swim Team, lane 3, Pale from Azura Florida Aquatics, lane 4, Strohecker from Flood Aquatics, lane 5, Hardin from Pompano Beach Piranhas, lane 6, Calvete from Unattached Florida Gold Coast, lane 7, Santos from Swim Fort Lauderdale, lane 8, O'Donnell from Unattached Florida Keys, lane 9, Jerovich from Coral Springs Club, and in lane 10, Osario from Plantation Swim Team. Taking that early lead with a 58.73 is lane 6, Jorge Capote. Left to go. 50 left to go, and Capote is holding on strong with that lead. There is a race for that second, third, fourth position. Lane 2, Lozano from Plantation Swim Team is coming in strong, followed by Pale from Azura. Is it enough to catch our leader in lane 6? Fastest time before is a 2:04.20 from heat 2. And it will be lane 6 with a 2:01.32.
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
I heard somewhere Kitajima from Japan just started masters competitions
Oh, yeah?
7 years later. So I'm like, okay, I have a little time. I'm only a year.
Yeah. You still do, yeah.
Yeah. What's happening? Heat 4 of 6, lane 1, Mansour from Plantation Swim Team, lane 2, Gomez from Ransom Everglades, lane 3, Rodriguez from South Florida Aquatic Club, lane 4, Smith from Flood Aquatics, lane 5, Lopez Franco from Ransom, lane 6, Rendon from South Florida Aquatic Club, lane 7, Amiable from Plantation Swim Team, lane 8, Navarro from Metro Aquatic Club, lane 9, Pelaz from South Florida Aquatic Club, and in lane 10, Bishop from North Palm Beach. Taking that early lead with a 26.25 in lane 5 is Franco. Turning first with a 54.43 in lane 5, Pablo Lopez Franco is going to hold on to his lead.
Yesterday I watched you on YouTube. Yesterday I watched it on YouTube. On YouTube it's even more entertaining than you hear live. That's right.
Lopez Franco holding on for that top spot, followed by Noah Smith for that second position. South Florida Aquatic Club, Rendon is trying to catch him for this last 25 of this 200-yard backstroke. But it's going to be Lopez Franco holding strong. Previous time to beat is a 1:49.71 by Heat 1, Kai Winkler. But it's going to be into the wall, touching with a 1:51.23 for lane 5's Pablo Lopez Franco.
Just live online is connected to the sound. You know, like, so we can hear your voice clearly. And it's like watching TV.
It's like watching TV, yeah.
You were making comments. No. And you could when you say somebody else, like, you were talking to the comments, you could hear on YouTube.
And it turned off when you turned it off.
There's 14 people watching.
Yeah.
Thank you. Heat 5 of 6, lane 1, Young from Hurricane Aquatics, lane 2, Bringley from St. Andrew Aquatics, Lane 3, Herrick from Coral Spring Swim Club. Lane 4, Serrano Pena from Ransom Everglades. Lane 5, Roach from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 6, Martin from Olympus. Lane 7, Amoris from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 8, Sheriff from Heritage Aquatic Club. Lane 9, Vida Cobra from Metro Aquatic Club. And in lane 10, Herato from Blue Marlins of Hialeah Club. Taking that early lead, it is Ricardo from South Florida Aquatic Club. Beautiful underwaters. The time in Heat 1 with a 53.92, the fastest 100 split. We're going to see Ricardo turning in a 53.81. Rolling on strong with 75 left to go, it is Ricardo. But we have Jaden and Dario holding on for that second and third position. $50 left to go for Ricardo. Coming in for that second spot, it is lane 7, Dario. In lane 7, Jaden is trying to hold off Andy. In lane 4, 25 left to go for Ricardo. Time to beat is a 1:49.71 from Heat 1, Kai Winkler. Getting into the wall, it will be Ricardo with a 1:50.07. Coming for that second position in lane 4, Andy with a 1:55.11, and for that third position in lane 7, Jaden with a 1:56.47. Heat 6 of 6, the final heat for the men's 200-yard backstroke. In lane 1, Doyle from Sunrise Swimming. Lane 2, Mari from Heritage Aquatic Team. Lane 3, Mateus from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 4, Zapata from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 5, Morales from Missouri. Lane 6, Nelson from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 7, Furman from Ransom Everglades. Lane 8, Zabo from Pompano Beach Piranhas. Lane 9, Lescano from Metro Aquatic Club of Miami. And in lane 10, Bailey from St. Andrew Aquatics. Taking that early lead in lane 5 with a 25.81, it is Morales. Nelson is trying to stay close to Morales. Fastest split we've seen so far is a 53.81 for that 100 split by South Florida Aquatic Club's Ricardo. We're going to see a 53.57 for that 100 split by Morales. Nelson is trying to hold on, 75 left to go. Left to go. We're going to see Aldo flipping for that third position, Augustin for that second, but it is Yeziel holding on for that top spot. Fastest time so far is a 1:49.71 with 25 left to go. Beautiful underwaters by Morales in lane 5. Coming in and stopping the clock. It will be 1:48.46 for Yeziel Morales from Azura, Florida Aquatics. For that second position in lane 6 with a 1:51.68, and coming in third in lane 4 with a 1:57.50. They're starting another event now. Yeah. Last event, so it's 2. So you have the men's and the women's 100 IM. Yeah. No, more than that. Ladies and gentlemen, there's still time for tech suits. If you need them in the South Florida Aquatic Supply Store, you have tech suits on sale, practice suits, equipment, and warm-up jackets. There's also fine designs over there in the corner by the parking lot for your memorabilia. If you're missing a swimsuit, remember there are 2 suits in the office. If you're missing a swimsuit, please report to the office. The next event is event 35, Women's 100-Yard Individual Medley.
Some people don't like it. I got a whole year out of it. Yeah, it's just how you take care of it. And yeah, the tightness just go away. If you're going to like a bigger meet. No. But it loses like the elastic. So if you want it for a good one and then like the little meets, you can continue to wear it. And then for like the big meets, like Olympics or Worlds or that, you can put out the window and then use that same one as you want. Yeah. What?
Women's 100-Yard Individual Medley, 8 heats. Heat 1, Schlechter from Hurricane Aquatics. Lane 2, Vasquez from South Florida. Lane 3, Sordo from Hialeah Swim Club. Lane 4, Wilson from South Florida. Lane 5, Hernandez from South Florida. Lane 6, Lardek from Ransom Everglades. Lane 7, Allen from Lake Lytle. Lane 8, Lazaro from Unattached Florida Gold Coast. Lane 9, Lynn from Coral Springs. And in lane 10, Leon from TS Aquatics. Touching first in lane 10 with a 28.75, it is Leon from TS Aquatics. Coming in strong in an outside smoke, it's lane 10. I don't know if anybody's going to catch Leon in lane 10. Stopping the clock, it will be a 1:02.66 for Maria Emilia Leon to win Heat 1. Heat 2, lane 1, Hanzik from Wellington, Barrios from Plantation, Martinez from Boca Raton, Clancy from Flood Aquatics, Osario from South Florida, Dorado from Blue Marlins, Biserne from South Florida, Gale from Sunrise, Scanlon from Boca Raton, and Ortiz from TS Aquatics. Taking that early lead in lane 6 with a 29.29, it is Dorado. Breaststrokers trying to make a move. We have Nikita Gale in lane 8. She saw the 200 breaststroke earlier. She's making her move and turning first with a 25 left to go for this freestyle. Nikita Gale is looking strong with 5 yards left to go. Into the wall, it's going to be close. And touching the wall, it is Nikita Gale with a 104.43. Heat 3, lane 1, Dowling from Jupiter Dragons. Lane 2, Gumminger from St. Andrew Aquatics. Lane 3, Lake from TS Aquatics. Lane 4, Southern from Coral Springs Swim Club. Lane 5, Poling from Swim for Lauderdale. Lane 6, Escobar from Plantation Swim Team. Lane 7, Seabug from South Florida. Lane 8, Gonzalez from TS Aquatics. Lane 9, Orlandonini from Ransom Everglades. And in lane 10, Yank from South Florida Aquatic Club. taking that early lead in lane 10 from Yank with a 28-26. Trying to get that outside smoke. Valerie in lane 10, she's going to turn first. 25 left to go. Her previous time is a 106.53. The rest of the field is trying to catch her. It's still a race for that second, third, and fourth position, but touching, it will be lane 10, Valerie, with a 101.76. Heat 4 of 8, lane 1, Breath from Boca Raton, lane 2, Hughes from Lake Lytle, lane 3, Santos from Fort Lauderdale, lane 4, Melendez from Martin County, lane 5, Hand from Wellington, lane 6, Garcia from Lake Lytle, lane 7, Rilo from Wellington, lane 8, Guerrero from Azura, lane 9, Anzuras from Coral Springs Swim Club, and in lane 10, Gordillo from Coral Springs Swim Club. Turning first in lane 7 with a 28.17, it is Ilaria. Ilari's going to hold on strong with 25 left to go. Great freestyle leg, but the rest of the pack is catching up. Her time to beat is a 25.105, and into the wall it will be Ilaria Rilo with a 102.35. Heat 5 of 8, lane 1, Salvo from Eagle Aquatics, lane 2, Smith from Wellington, lane 3, Lynn from Pinecrest Swim Team, lane 4, Balcom from Coral Springs Swim Club, lane 5, Wong from Midtown, lane 6, Arhuilo from Azura, lane 7, Cronin from St. Fort Lauderdale, lane 8, Osario from South Florida, lane 9, Han from Wellington Swim Team, and in lane 10, Perez from Lake Lytle Lightning. Turning first in lane 2 with a 29.15. Jessica Smith is trying to take the lead, but the rest of the pack is catching up. Karina Wong in lane 5. Turning first, 25 left to go in this freestyle leg. Azura's Rafaela is taking the lead, but in lane 5, Carolina is taking that outside smoke. It's still anybody's race, 5 yards left to go and into the wall. Touching the clock, it will be lane 10 with a 102.95 for Carolina Perez. Heat 6 of 8, lane 1, Rochin from Wellington, lane 2, Lutz from Plantation, lane 3, Negrin from Metro Aquatic Club of Miami, lane 4, Malchef from Wellington, lane 6, Macklemore from TS Aquatics, lane 6, Gambicki from South Florida Aquatic Club, lane 7, McRain from Pinecrest Swimming, lane 8, Jorgensen from Sunrise Swimming, lane 9, Flynn from Coral Springs Swim Club, and in lane 10, Zelinsky from St. Andrew Aquatics. Turning first in lane 7, McRain with a 26.58. The breaststrokers are trying to make their move. Lane 4, Malshmek, we saw her earlier in the 200 breaststroke, trying to make her move and turning first with 25 left to go. Macklemore is holding with her, 25 left. It's down to the freestyle. 5 yards and into the wall. It's going to be down to the touch. And it will be lane 4. Vakshaveth with a 58-44. Heat 7 of 8, lane 1, Hiller, Lake Lytle, Lightning, lane 2, Henriquez, Plantation, lane 3, De Luna, South Florida, lane 4, Velarde from Plantation, lane 5, Podishkelly from Pinecrest Swimming, lane 6, Rampersad from Eagle Aquatics, lane 7, Fasano from Flood Aquatics, lane 8, Grubbs from South Florida Aquatic Club, lane 9, Reverend from Eagle Aquatics, and in lane 10, Catalasan from South Florida Aquatic Club. Turning first in lane 7, it is Fasano with a 26-37. It is a race in the pool between Fasano and Rampersad. Rampersad's going to turn first. 25 left with this freestyle leg. It is Rampersad followed closely by Fasano. It's going to be down to the touch. Time to beat is a 58-44. They're going to touch in lane 6 for Rampersad with a 59-67.
Let's go, Jay!
Disqualification. Heat 8 of 8, lane 1, Beard from Simple Lauderdale, lane 2, Anton from Plantation, lane 3, Hernandez from TS Aquatics, lane 4, Buzuto from Flood Aquatics, lane 5, Deinhardt from South Florida Aquatic Club, teammate Villamila, in lane 7, Gonzalez from Unattached Florida Vocos, lane 8, Sargent from Florida Keys, lane 9, Perez from Blue Marlins, and in lane 10, Renault from Midtown Weston. Turning first, it is lane 4, Buzuto, with a 27-31. Olivia Deinhardt has overtaken her in this breaststroke leg. Trying to sprint to the wall. 25 left to go. Buzuto is the 50 freestyle champion. Does she have a sprint in her? Olivia Deinhardt is holding her off. Into the wall. Time to beat is a 58-44. And it's going to be into the touch. Olivia Deinhardt with a 57-26. The next event is event 36, men 100-yard individual medley. Men's 100-yard individual medley, there are 9 heats. Heat 1, Carrere from Plantation, Greener from Hurricane Aquatics, lane 4, Balade from Ransom Everglades, lane 5, Oberfeld from TS Aquatics, lane 6, Girard from Coral Springs Club, lane 7, Osario from Plantation, lane 8, Navarro from Hialeah, and in lane 9, Guzman Harris from TS Aquatics. Turning first in lane 9 with a 25.87 is Roberto. .25 left, Roberto is going to hold on for his lead. The rest of the pack are trying to catch up with 25 left to go. Stopping the clock in lane 9 with a 57.62 is Roberto from TS Aquatics. Heat 2 of 9, lane 1, Harden from Pompano Beach Piranhas. Lane 2, Frostia from Flood Aquatics. Lane 3, Efianke from South Florida Aquatic Club. Teammate, Rasconi. Lane 5, Landron from Sunrise Swimming. Lane 6, Rilo from Wellington. Lane 7, Lopez Calzula from Eagle Aquatics. Lane 8, Martins from Coral Springs. Lane 9, Espinosa from Coral Springs. And in lane 10, Garcia from Olympus Swimming. Lane 2 with a 25.06 is going to take the lead. Christian's going to turn first. 25 left to go in this freestyle leg. It's going to be a race with 12 and a half left to go. Head down and into the wall. It's going to be lane 2, touching with a 55.79.
Good job, Eric.
Heat 3 of 9, lane 1, Penaloza from South Florida, Wilkinson from Flood Aquatics, Perales from Fort Lauderdale, Losada from Metro Aquatic Club, lane 5, Perez from Hurricane Aquatics, lane 6, Labaton from Plantation, lane 7, McQueenie from Flood Aquatics, lane 8, Franchek from Hurricane, lane 9, Nicholas from TS Aquatics, and in lane 10, Mello from Performance Aquatic Swim Club. Lane 8, Franchek is going to take the early lead with a 25.02. Pulling away from the rest of the pack, Lucas is going to take that early lead as he turns with a 25 left to go for this freestyle leg. It's still a race for that second and third position. Coming into the wall and stopping the clock, it will be lane 8 with a 54.40. Heat 4, lane 1, Santos from Plantation Swim Team, Gonzalez from South Florida Aquatic Club, Coco Blue from TS Aquatics, Barreto from Metro Aquatic Club, his teammate Angel in lane 5, lane 6, Baltonado from Ransom Everglades, lane 7, Silva from Hurricane Aquatics, lane 8, Campuzano from Lake Lytle, lane 9, Confetti from Unattached Florida Keys, and in lane 10, Santos from Swim Fort Lauderdale. Lane 6, Baltonado is going to take the lead with a 25.67. Time for the breaststrokers to take over. Barreto in lane 4 is going to turn with our leader Baltonado. It's down for the freestyle with 12 and a half left to go. Head down and into the wall. It's going to be lane 6 with a 55.11.
Go, Diego! Vamos, Gaico!
Heat 5 of 9. Lane 1, Upperman Pinecrest Swim Team. Lane 2, Strawhecker from Flood Aquatics. Lane 3, Park from Coral Springs Swim Club. Lane 4, Roca from Olympus Swim Club. Lane 5, Green from TS Aquatics. Lane 6, Villalonga from Midtown Western Aquatics. In lane 7, Navarro from Metro Aquatic Club of Miami. In lane 8, Horula from Plantation Swim Team. Lane 9, Bringley from St. Andrew Aquatics. And in lane 10, Icape from South Florida Aquatic Club. Turning first in lane 9 with a 25.62. It is Bringley. Breaststrokers are making a move in the middle of the pool. It will be lane 4. Peter Roca trying to take that lead, followed closely by Diego. A sprint down to the rest of the pool. 5 yards left to go, and it's going to be down to the touch. And it will be lane 4. Peter Roca with a 56-7.
Good swim, Diego! Good, Dieguito!
Heat 6 of 9. Lane 1, Shipman from Martin County Swimming. Lane 2, Gonzalez from Miami Country Day Aquatics. In lane 3, Charno from Plantation Swim Team. Lane 4, Silva from Wellington. Lane 5, Tortola from Plantation. Lane 6, Seaton from Missouri. Lane 7, Howe from South Florida Aquatic Club. His teammate Harris in lane 8. Lane 9, Herrick from Coral Springs Swim Club. And in lane 10, Dowell from Sunrise Swimming. Lane 6, Leon Seaton's going to take that top spot with a 25-7-3 as we go into the breaststroke leg. Breaststrokers are taking over. De Silva and Gonzalez are going to take that 1-2 spot. 12.5 left to go in this freestyle. Head down and into the wall. It's going to be down to the touch. And it will be lane 4 with a 55-9-7 to take the win for this heat. Heat 7 of 9, lane 1, Mateo, South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 2, Alvarez, Metro Aquatic Club. Lane 3, Famiano, Pompano. Lane 4, Smith, Good Aquatics. Lane 5, Odlum Smith from Missouri. Lane 6, Road from South Florida. Lane 7, Vincent from Missouri. His teammate Campbell in lane 8. Lane 9, Rodriguez, South Florida Aquatic Club. And lane 10, Pelletier from Martin County Swimming. Lane 4 with a 23-7-9 to take the lead is Noah Smith. 25 left to go. It is Noah Smith and Ricardo trying to take that 1-2 spot. It's down to the freestyle. Head down and into the wall. It's going to be down to the touch, and it will be lane 4 with a 52-1-4. Heat 8 of 9. Lane 1 came from Florida. Lane 2 Gonzalez, unattached, Florida. Lane 3 Martin, Hurricane Aquatics. Lane 4 Efimov, Eagle Aquatics. Lane 5 Morales, Azura. Lane 6 Lopez Cansula, Eagle Aquatics. Lane 7 Vangartis from Super Lauderdale. Lane 8 Melendez from South Florida, his teammate Zapata in lane 9. And in lane 10 Rojas from Plantation Swim Team. Lane 6 with a 23-7-9 is going to take the top spot, Lopez Cansula. Turning together it is Nikita and Yeziel trying to get that freestyle. 12.5 left to go. Time to beat from the previous heat is a 52-1-4. Head down into the wall. It's going to be to the touch, and it will be lane 5. Yeziel Morales with a 52-09. Heat 9 and the final heat of the men's 100-yard individual medley. In lane 1, Coffee from St. Fort Lauderdale. Lane 2, Smiley from Miami Country Day. Lane 3, Comaneras from South Florida Aquatic Club. Lane 4, Winkler from Eagle Aquatics. Lane 5, Morego from South Florida Aquatic Club. His teammate in lane 6, Gonzalez. Lane 7, Johnson from St. Andrew Aquatics. Lane 8, Lanzafame from Missouri. His teammate Pale in lane 9. And in lane 10, Jones from Pinecrest Swim Team. Taking that early lead with the 23:44 is lane 4, Winkler. It is Dylan Smiley that's holding on. Fastest time so far is a 52:09. He's going to be into the touch. 49:19 for lane 2, Dylan Smiley.
This is going to happen
In when?
15 minutes after the end of the game.
So 15
So
minutes
15
from now.
minutes from now, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay around. There will be a swim-off for the men's 100-yard freestyle between Azura, Davidson Vincent, and Plantation, Carl Wilson Amiable. So please stay around. There will be a swim-off. Gotcha. They're combined? Ladies and gentlemen, please a reminder, the meet will start an hour earlier tonight. Instead of 6 o'clock, it will be starting at 5. So warm-up is at 3:30 this afternoon.